Hey guys, welcome back to Soulsgate. So I wanted to do a video for you guys about a process of spiritual awakening. A lot of people on the planet right now is and are going through a spiritual awakening. Now, with them going through a spiritual awakening, many will start to see like number sequences. uh they will start like hearing signs through music. They will start seeing different types of animals and stuff like that. And a lot of people don't understand that when they start to see these signs and synchronicities, that they need to look up what these signs and synchronicities means. Like, spirit could be sending you an animal in your life that you just see crossing the road, and you need to look up the meaning of that animal. Say you receive numbers that you see, like 555, 444, 333, 222. Start looking those numbers up, because everything has a specific meaning to it as to what is going on in your life at that moment, and spirit is trying to talk to you through those signs. Now, a lot of people that are going through a spiritual awakening are being shown their life purpose. Like, spirit will either show it to you in visions because you're clairvoyant, or spirit will send it to you in your dreams to show you the path that you are supposed to be on, and the path that spirit is wanting you to take in your life to get you on the right track in your life. And a lot of people aren't understanding that, and a lot of people are just letting that go by without stepping into their full potential of who they are. If you see me keep looking down, I've wrote some stuff down that I want to hit on this video. That's why I keep looking down at this paper. Um Now I want to talk about fear. A lot of people have been living in fear, and by what I mean is this: a lot of people have been programmed to the point where they don't know who they are. They really don't know who they are. They don't know what they really want in life. And why has this happened to them is because from a young age in their life, they have felt like they okay, let me let me see what I wrote down. They have felt like fear of being judged, fear of being rejected, and fear of being abandoned. So, because of those right there, that person has stepped into people pleasing. That person has stepped into doing stuff they really didn't want to do because they was afraid of losing somebody in their life. They have stepped into jobs they really didn't want to do, afraid that they are going to not please somebody if they didn't do it. They have stuck with doing things in their life because they was afraid of losing somebody. And a lot of people don't know that they are living this way. And I will tell you, I didn't know that I was living this way, and because I was going through a spiritual awakening, and it actually showed me that, yeah, I have been living this way. And it was all because it was the programming I received as I was growing up. It was a fear inside of me of being judged, rejected, and abandoned. So, and when you do that, it's like you spend a majority of your life not knowing who you really are, because at a young age you have stepped in to this role of pleasing other people. and not putting you and yourself first and how you feel first. You have to start putting how you feel first and what you feel in your heart, what you're supposed to be doing in your heart first before anything else. Because if you are sitting here living a life out of fear of being abandoned, fear of rejection, or fear of being judged by somebody for what you do, you are not living in your authentic truth. And when we step into our authentic truth of who we are and we start living that life of who we are, yeah, people are going to fall away from you. Why? Because they're not going to understand you anymore. They're not going to understand why you don't people please anymore. They're not going to understand why you don't do this, this, and this for them anymore. They're not going to understand why you all of a sudden are putting yourself first and not them. You have to step into that role of learning who you are all over again and what you truly feel in your heart to what you're supposed to be doing. So you can stand in your authentic truth and so you can be who you really are supposed to be. As long as you hang on to that fear, you will never stand in your authentic truth. You will never speak your truth. You will never find out who you are really in your soul. Now, a lot of people, including myself, I was one of these people, have been programmed from a young age. And they don't know that this is what is going on with them. They feel like through a spiritual awakening that they are going through that something is wrong. And they have to go deep inside themselves to figure it out. Like, what is going on in me? Why am I feeling like this? Why all of a sudden am I feeling like I don't even know who I am? Why all of a sudden do I keep questioning who I am? Why all of a sudden have I always felt like I was here to do something else on this earth? A lot of people that have questioned all those questions that I just said are people that are going through a spiritual awakening, are that they knew they was here for something more. And that they are stepping into their power and that they are stepping into who they truly are and following their heart as to who they are and what they are supposed to be doing. If you keep living a life of people pleasing, you're never truly going to find happiness. If you are looking for happiness outside of you, you're never going to find it, because you have to find happiness within you before you find it within somebody else. You have to have that love in you before you find love in somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? How it works now? The universe works. If you find that happiness within you, you will come across somebody that will share that happiness with you. If you find love within yourself, you will find somebody that will love you. But you can't sit here and say that you want love if you don't love yourself, because you're never going to have it. You have to step into your truth of who you are. You have to start speaking your truth as to who you are. You have to stop the fear of being judged by others. That was my biggest hang up. I was so scared of being judged by others because I was going through a spiritual awakening, because I was truly finding who I was within me. And I was afraid nobody would understand it. And now it's to the point where I don't care if other people understand it or not. And why I don't care is because I'm being true to myself. Now, being true to yourself isn't being rude to other people. That's not what I'm telling you. Being true to yourself is putting yourself first as to how you feel in your heart. You can still have compassion and love for other people, but you have to learn to love you first. If you can't love yourself, you can't expect other people to love you. A lot of things have been going on right now in the world that people aren't understanding, that people aren't grasping, that all these retrogrades we're having, all these things, that have been happening. And it's like a lot of people aren't comprehending that a lot of things, a lot of shifts are going on within certain people right now to wake them up because they have lived their life not being who they truly are. Once you step into who you truly are, your life will start shifting in a miraculous way. You will see that the universe will start bringing things in your life that you've always wanted. But you have to start being true to who you are. You have to go deep within yourself and find your truth. Healing doesn't happen overnight. It don't. And don't believe anybody that says that it does. Because a lot of people on this earth have not been healed from their past traumas, their past wounds. A lot of people has hung on to the past, and that was a lot of issues that I was having, was that I was hanging on to a lot of things that happened in my past. And I've had to learn that I can let those things go and forgive those people and still have compassion and love for those people. But I don't have to have that type of atmosphere in my life. A lot of people are going to fall away from you on the journey that you're on because you are finally standing up for what you believe in, for how you feel in your heart, for what you want to go for. You're no longer going to live somebody else's dreams. You're going to go after your dreams. Yeah, I am in the midst of a spiritual awakening. And I've been going through a spiritual awakening for over a year now. And I've had to go deep within myself and truly look at who I am. And I was so good at lying to myself. I was so good at lying to myself to please other people because I was scared of being rejected. I was scared of being judged. I was scared of being abandoned. But you have to get out of those fears and love who you are for you. You will see the shift. You will actually feel an energetic shift within you once you start healing. Once you start telling yourself you deserve better. Once you know within you that you deserve better. But you have to truly believe it. You can't just sit there and say, oh, I deserve better, and then go back and do the same shit. Because that's not helping you. That's not healing who you are. You have to truly take time to heal. Truly take time to look within your heart and truly take time to ask yourself, why have I been scared so long of being who I am? Why have I been trying to please other people for so long that I have lost sight of myself? You have to truly dig deep in you. And a lot of people won't do it. And a lot of people don't care if they heal. And a lot of people don't care about a lot of things in this life. You will learn and you will see that there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can say to make somebody heal. They have to want to heal on their own. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to put that out to you because something just called on me to make this video for you guys. I know I haven't did a video in a while, but I am going to be doing a lot more videos. Because, a lot of things that have been going on in my life, I'm going to be making videos about, because maybe, what I'm going through, somebody else is going through, and maybe what I put out there, it will help them, and it will help them heal. Anyways, thanks for watching.